Hello everyone. Today we'll continue our 12.1. We have question number 7. An auto rickshaw charges rupees 416 for a journey of 32 km. How much would it travel for rupees 806? First, I'll draw the table here. Here I'll write distance. Below that I'll write charges. Here journey means we are talking about the distance only. Here distance is measured in terms of kilometer. So let me write here in kilometer. Okay. Below that charges, it is in terms of rupee. So I'll write here in rupee. So next, what happened here? When the distance is 32 kilometer, the charges is 416. So let me write here. Distance is 32 kilometer and the charges is 416. So at the last line, what happened? How much would it travel for rupees 806? If the charges is 806, how much we have to travel? That means what is the kilometer? What is the distance to be traveled? So let me take it as x. Let me start a solution now. Let x kilometer be the distance that would be traveled for rupees how much? 806. Let x kilometer be the distance that would be traveled for rupees 806. So what we know here is if we travel more distance, we have to pay more charges. If we travel for less distance, we have to pay less. So what happened here? Distance and the charges are in direct variation. So let me write, it is a case. It is a case of what? A case of direct variation. Okay, so below that, let me write like this. I'll write here, therefore 32 distance divided by charges. So 32 divided by 416. So this will be equal to what? Distance x divided by the charges 806. X divided by 806. So from here we are going to find the value of x. I'll write here implies 416x. We have done the multiplication. Then next 32 into 806. So now I'm writing here x. So here 32 into 806. Below I'll write 416. Okay, first let me cancel with 2. 2 16 32. 2 2 2 0. Then how much we have now? 2 8. Okay, next I'm going to cancel with 4. 4 4 16. Here how much? 4 5 20. Then 4 2. Next let me cancel with 4 again. 4 1 is 4. Then 4 3. Okay, now let us divide this 806 by 13. Okay, 13 6 we have 78. Now we have here 2. I'll bring down the 6. Then 13 2 we have 26. Now when 806 is divided by 13, we get 62. So if we cancel 13 and this 806, we'll be getting how much? We'll be getting here 62. So here 62. Now the value of x is what? 62. So what do we understand from here? We know that 62 kilometer can be traveled with the charges of how much? 806. So let me write, therefore it would travel for how much? it would travel 62 kilometer for rupees 806. Now we have question number 8. Rajat types 242 words in 22 minutes. How many words would he type in 37 minutes? So what happened here? In 22 minutes, he can type how many words? 242. How many words would he type in 37 minutes? Okay, if a time of 37 minutes is given to him, how many words would he type? Will he be able to type? Okay, I'll draw the table first. Okay, here I'll write number of words. Number of words. Okay, below that I'll write time. Time. So time is measured in terms of minute for this question. So let me just write here in minutes. In minutes. Okay, look at the first sentence. 242 words in 22 minutes. So here I'll write 242 and below that I'll write 22. Okay, so what the question asks, in 37 minutes, how many words can be typed? So let me write here just X. Okay, solution here. Let X be the number of words that he would type. He would type in how many minutes? In 37 minutes. Okay, so we know that if more number of words are typed, then more time will be taken. If the number of words is less, then definitely the time also will be less. So these two are in what? Direct variation. I'll write here. It is a case of what? It is a case of direct variation. Okay, so what happened next? We are going to write here, therefore 242 divided by 22 will be equal to what? X divided by 37. Okay, so in the next step I'll write here implies, and then I can write 22 into X. 22 into X means you can just write 22X. Then here 242 into 37. Okay, so again implies here, I'll write here X, and then here we have 242 into 37 divided by 22. Okay, let's see now. I'm going to cancel 22 and 242. 22 1 22, here 22 1 is 22. So 24 minus 22 means we have here 2 again, and with these 2 it becomes 22. Okay, so I can write here now 1. So 37 into 11, so 37 how much will get now? 704. If you multiply 11 and 37, you'll be getting how much? 407. So we have got the value of X now. What is the value? The value is 407. So what does it mean? It means that 407 words he typed in how many minutes? In 37 minutes. So therefore he would type 407 words in how many minutes? In 37 minutes. 37 minutes. Next we have question number 9. Raju walks 700 meters in 70 minutes. Okay, so this man, he can walk how much? 700 meters in how many minutes? In 70 minutes. How much distance will he travel in 100 minutes? So if he walks for 100 minutes, how much distance he will be able to travel? Okay, so I'll draw the table first. I'll write here distance. Below that I'll write here time. Here distance is measured in terms of meter, so I'll write here in meter, and time in terms of minute. I'll write here in minutes. Okay, so in 70 minutes he can travel for how many meters? 700 meters. Okay, so if he travels for 100 minutes, then how many meters, how much distance he can cover? We don't know that, so I'll just keep here x. Okay, listen here one thing. Let us think that his speed is constant. His speed is constant. Otherwise, we cannot solve this question. The way how he walks, the speed, we need to maintain it. Sometimes walking very slowly, sometimes walking very fast, sometimes running, not like that. So here what happened? He has to maintain a speed. I'll start a solution here. Let x, let me say meter, be the distance that he will travel in how many minutes? In 100 minutes. Okay, so don't forget his speed is constant. Okay, so I'll write here, it is a case of direct variation. Okay, therefore 700 divided by 70 will be equal to what? X divided by 100. Here what I do is distance by time, distance by time. Okay, so I'll write here implies 70x equal to 700 into 100. So I can find here x how much? This is 700 into 100 divided by 70. Okay, so I cancel 0 0 here, then 7 10, how much? 70. So the value of x is what? 10 into 100, we have 1000. Okay, so let's give the conclusion here. Therefore he will travel how many kilometer? Sorry, how many meter? 1000 meter. In how many minutes? In 100 minutes. I'll write here minutes.